I am still living with your ghost.
This is Clarence Wheeler once again, and I'm going to present part 2 to you is bringing back the spice and flavor in your relationship. Now part 1, I explained the different causes that will cause an individual relationship to go astray or cause a lot of strain. And I mentioned communication. First of all, many people communicate just off the top of their head. Okay, no. Communication is an art. It's not the top of your head, it's where communication starts from. No, proper communication comes from the heart. Yes, proper communication comes and it starts from the heart and not off the top of the head. And that is the biggest problem with many couples or boyfriend and girlfriend today in their relationship. It is because of a lack of communication. Communication is a key, central, not only to the family circle, not only to successful business, and not only is for world peace. Communication is so important, not as just talking as off the top of your head. No, communication is a clear, direct pitch as for talking to an individual, that is a business partner, someone around the world, or talking to that spouse or that loved one of yours. Now, instead of talking to a person, and what I mean by that, or talking at a person, what we need to do as far as in communication in this relationship is, we need to learn to talk and communicate not only with our mouth, but also with our eyes, and most important, it's with our ears. And that's the biggest problem with the 48 million relationships that I mentioned earlier that are strained and that's having a lot of problems because of the different other reasons, but because of the key reason of communication. It's just like when many males and many females try to communicate with their mates, if that be male or female, the other mate seem not to listen as far as to give a good, correct response to what they make. It's just like many women complain about their mates in the bed as far as their performance, not going long enough, not satisfying them, and all. But when women communicate this to their husband, it all depends on the way that they communicate it to them, the tone that they communicate it to them, and in the settings that they communicate these things to their mates in order to be able to get the proper response. And even under the right settings of communicating these things with their mates, many men are showing a deaf eye and an ear to their mates when they're complaining about the lack of satisfaction that they're having in their relationship, or to making out with their mates as far as when it comes for them to be satisfied in their relationship. And to be honest with you, I have experienced this myself. And this is why I'm bringing this here to you as a whole. Because I don't want to see your relationship have to go strained. I don't want to have to see you have to be faced with what I had to be faced with. Because I failed to show a lack of a listening eye and ear to my mate at the time that I was married. And because I failed to do this, she loved me dearly. She loved me with all her heart. But I kept failing to listen and pay attention when she kept coming to me and telling me about this and that. No, it ain't the point that I couldn't listen to her. It ain't the point that I couldn't satisfy her. You know what I'm saying, Law? At the point what it was I didn't listen. And because of so many other things that I was occupied with at the time, I paid that no mind of what she was telling me. But believe me, yes, it took for her getting involved with another individual for me to realize that how I had opened up the door for this strange situation or relationship to take place, all because I would not listen to her when she tried to communicate to me about the things that I need to do and how I need to give her affection, how I need to pay attention to her, and that the things that I need to do to make her happy like I did when I first met her. Yes, I learned my lesson from those mistakes of mine, and that's why I'm bringing to you, you dear listeners and viewers, that on October the 24th, at the Crown Plaza Hotel, the summer is closing out. Yeah, this is fall. It'll be fall then. But the hottest program out of all other things that took place, basketball, concerts, movies, and all, I really think this right here is more important or would be hotter than all those events that I mentioned. True, I have nothing against those events. Not anything against those events. But I think this will be the hottest thing because this is a topic that many individuals are afraid to talk about. And many churches and many seminars and stuff like that, yeah, they talk about these things, but they talk about it with the watered down version. But you know what? Clarence Wheeler, the founder and the bringer of this program, as for bringing back the spice and flavor in your relationship, yes, I'm going to present it to you, but I'm going to present it to you in a nice, tactful, and tasteful way where you be able to understand it. And when that girl from Dream present these different toys, yes, I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to ask her all kind of questions for what happened when a man get tired. What can he do when his wife is right there laying there? She burning. The fire and the flame in her desire is still burning. She hasn't came there, but yet still he have came, but yet still she over there burning like a fire. So what can he do to keep her going or keep her satisfied until his stamina has built back? Because it take the normal man, once he climax, it take him a good 30 minutes before he able to get back. That's certain men. I'm not saying all men, but there's certain men. So within that 30 minutes, his wife there burning. So what can he do? It's many things he can do to keep the fire and the flame burning in her until he able to get himself back in par to continue on where he left off at. And that's the whole sole reason of this program that I'm bringing to you on October the 24th in the Crown Plaza Hotel on Colonial and Hugh, downtown Orlando, between the hours of one section going to be from 12 to 2, other section going to be from 3 to 5, another section going to be from 6 to 8. You must get your tickets at the door. Tickets for singles is going to be $25, and tickets for couples is going to be $40. You must be 18 in order to be able to attend this program. Part 3 is coming up in a minute.